So, Josiah, also known as 760 Deadstock, we got him here.
Oh, we're starting already?
Yeah, on the Hustle House podcast. It's just chill, bro. It's chill. Don't trip.
Bet.
So what's up, Chewy?
What's up, bro?
What's up, Junior?
What's up, bro?
So what's up, Josiah? So you go by 760 or what you go by?
So I switched it up recently. Now I'm going by just like my name, just Josiah. But I switched it because I'm trying to like do different type of forms of content, you know. And I didn't want to just like put myself in a lane, basically, you know. Because like at first I was just known for sneakers, and that's like all people thought that I did. But now like I'm trying to just open up like different lanes, so I'm just gonna go by my name from now on, really.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But do people still call you 760?
Yeah, but like a lot of people are like, "Yo, what happened? Why'd you delete your account?" I'm like, "I didn't. I just switched the name." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I had announced like on my Instagram, and I really didn't need to like do all this because like I thought I didn't needed to like explain to people why it was gonna change, right? I had announced like, oh, like I'm gonna be doing like more different type of content, right? And when I announced that, I was like, hey, like my real supporters are just gonna like, you know, fuck with it, you know what I'm saying? But after that, bro, I lost like over 1,000 followers, bro. Like literally just people who like thought that I was gonna be done selling shoes, and I was like, yo, hold up, bro, like chill out, bro. Yeah, cause I don't know. I guess they thought that I was just gonna be like posting my fucking like selfies on that shit or something, bro. But yeah, no, I'm still selling shoes. I'm just like doing different lanes, you know. Like I want to be like, I want to be on YouTube. I want to be selling shoes. I want to do like, I want to film stuff too. Like I'm trying to like start filming like different type of promo videos for people, like music videos, shit like that. So
like actual camera work.
Yeah. So my homie Davion is dropping a song, and I started filming like this thing for him, and I started realizing, like, damn, like, I really fucking love, like, filming and editing, you know?
Yeah.
So that's when I realized, like, bro, I want to, like, open up, like, different lanes, you know? Like, I want to just, like, not even just different sources of income, but just, like, different, like, passions. Like, I want to feel different things right now.
Yeah,
so,
facts. That's dope. Well, I think, you know why I think you probably lost those followers? Because I feel like you built the brand. Like
I did.
Yeah, so 760, so some people fuck with the brand.
Right. I stayed in a lane for too long. That's what
You
it
think
was.
so?
I stayed in a lane for too long, so I told myself, like, all right, before this gets any bigger, I want to be able to, like, be known, like, for different things, you know what I'm saying? So right now it's weird because I lost all those followers, but, like, my engagement went up in
That's
a way,
cool.
you know what I'm saying? So, like, the people who are tapped in are really tapped in with me right now.
Gotcha.
And the people who I lost is, like, they wasn't going to fuck with me either way, you know what I'm saying?
You.
So it's like,
I got you. So I know you probably want to talk about, you know, other things because, you know, 760, you trying to drift away.
not really drift away, but I get what you're saying, bro.
All right.
Yeah.
But I had some questions for
Yeah.
the 760.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
All right, so first, like, you just graduated, right? High school?
Yeah, I just graduated. I graduated early in February.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. At the shop, man, there would be rumors about you. Like, 760, he made, like, 10K.
Yeah.
Like, he made 10K selling shoes in one day or something?
Yeah.
Is that rumor true, bro?
So when I would post like different YouTube videos, right, I'll be filming basically at events, like me selling at events, right? So my first event that I did was at 17, and I put like making 10K in 2 hours, like on the thumbnail, right?
Yeah.
And that was 10K in sales.
Got you.
10K in sales in like 2 hours, right? So that 10K probably profit in 2 hours, probably like 3-4K.
That's still in 2 hours.
Yeah.
In 2 hours, too.
Yeah, and that was like my first event too, so it was like.
And how old were you?
I just turned 17 at that time.
17, bro. When I was 17, shit, I was like $10 an hour, $12 an hour at KFC or some
Yeah, a
shit.
lot of people were talking about that
there's
shit,
just
bro.
like-
Fucking 10K, that's crazy.
Yeah,
man.
there's just so many like more opportunities now. I feel like to not be taking advantage of it I'd just be missing out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
Like, cause you went to Oak Hills, right? Oak Hills High School.
So I went to Oak Hills, and then when quarantine hit, like, and I started getting into sneakers, I realized that I wanted to take like more time just focusing on my business. So I moved to this different school. Chewy went to it for a little bit with me, but it was called Canyon, right? And like the school has like a bad rep. It's for like technically people who are like behind on credits, but I was never behind. I was always like good with the grades and stuff. I just wanted more time on my hands, you know? So at that school, my schedule was 2 hours a day. I went to the school for 2 hours a day, and then I graduated like 4 months early.
Was it more like a continuation school?
It was a continuation school, yeah.
I went to one of those too.
Yeah.
I graduated early. I know exactly what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Yeah, so like when I made that switch, like I had like aunts and uncles who were just basically like none of them even came to my graduation and stuff, you know, because like me growing up, I'm just like an Asian household, you know, like the way that they look at it kind of thing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not supposed to be doing that. Like I went in a whole different lane, and I was just kind of like, they thought I was messing up, you know, but the opportunities that shit like opened up for me was crazy because I was just able to focus on my business, have more time on my hands to realize like what I really wanted to do, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like with school, like a lot of people who graduated going to school, like not no hate on Oak Hills, but like just the amount of time you're in there, I feel like you don't really have the time to think about actually what you want to do.
Gotcha.
Because you're just doing the work all day long. You get home, more work, you know what I'm saying? So like being at that school, like it put me in a lane where I could just really like think about, all right, what do I want to do? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Are you gonna, my bad, go ahead.
But that Canyon school he's talking about, that's where that barber school is at. Or the barber class. They have a class there.
They have a whole barbers like shop in there. They spend like hella money on just like making a barber shop.
Is that in Victor Valley School District?
No, it's in Hesperia, but
Hesperia School District.
Yeah, and that school has such a bad rep. But man, like I'm telling you, like all the teachers there, like they care, bro, and they're gonna be real with you. They're gonna tell you like if you don't want to go to college, you don't have to do that. Like you could make different like opportunities for yourself outside of school. Like they're real, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, the teachers there, bro, they actually focus more on their students since there's not that many students. Yeah, they really do focus on you and shit. So it was cool, bro.
I'm curious about the barber program. So is it like, do you guys know about it? Is it like you could be a minor or like 16, 17 years old and go to barber school and then get your license?
Yeah.
So you're working towards barber?
So you have to be 16. I know that. You have to be 16 when you're there. And it's like, I don't know if it's like all girls, but I would just basically see like all girls. It's like cosmetology and like a barber school.
Wow.
So it's like two different things.
They should advertise that more.
Yeah.
They need West.
Yeah.
I'll advertise the shit out of that.
Nah, bro.
Hey, so all right, you was talking about like in an Asian household, so it's kind of like normal for or what's it called? Stereotypical for to go to school, focus on school. Are you in college or?
No, right now I'm not going to college. It's not really in my.
So you're a full-time entrepreneur, huh?
Yeah, I'm trying my best. Yeah.
That's what's up. No, you definitely doing your thing, bro. Yeah. You got some funny ass YouTube videos.
Yeah,
shit.
That's what I'm working on right now. Yeah.
That shit caught my attention. I was like, damn, the Best Buy one was Gus.
Yeah.
Bro. That shit was funny.
Yeah, and like my parents too, like they had seen all my YouTube videos too because they were subscribed already because of my sneaker videos, right? So when I started like making these different type of videos where I was like just getting in trouble and stuff and like going crazy, like they were mad. Like I'm not even gonna lie, they were mad, but they still like were supporting me at the end of the day, you know? Like my parents, when I say like I had family members who weren't supporting me and like what I was doing, I'm not even talking about my parents because my parents supported me, but it's like those, you know, Filipino aunts, uncles, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like everybody always got like that one person in their family who's just judgmental, you know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
Like in like a
or old school.
Yeah, old school. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't see like that today is different, that the times are changing and stuff. You know, so I've had aunts telling me like, oh, you want to do YouTube? That's cool, but you got to go to college for it. I'm like, what are you talking about, bro?
Yeah,
like,
you got to go to college for YouTube.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, right now I'm just experimenting different things and like having fun with different things, and I'm trying to like basically build up just my whole name in a different way now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, you built up 760, so you could build up Josiah, you know?
Yeah.
That's cool. For a long time, bro, I didn't know your name, bro.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people didn't, bro. At school, everybody would call me 760, bro.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I call you 760.
Yeah. A lot of people didn't even know my name. So it's like, that's when I realized too. I'm like, man, like more people know me as 760 than Josiah. So it's like now I'm just trying to like build that up.
I remember like I was just chilling at my house and my brother-in-law Jordan, he said, "Oh, I bought some shoes." He was showing me the shoes. I'm like, "Damn, where'd you get them from?" He was like, 760 Dead Star. I'm like, "Damn, this nigga's everywhere."
Yeah,
that's tight. That's cool. You know, there's a lot of when you first started reselling shoes, were there a lot of people doing it?
So when I first started, I think there was like I looked up like different sneaker accounts in the high desert. There was like one guy who was doing it, and I was like, all right, bet. Like I want to do something where I won't even have too much competition. You know what I'm saying? So I like built that from the ground up, and then once I started like getting traction, like I really saw so many people start doing it. Like right now there's hundreds of resellers up here now.
Right.
So it's like I think I caught it at the right time. You know what I'm saying? Because it kind of became like a trend. But I caught it like right before it started trending in a way. So like, everybody, there's hella people who do it now. But like when I first started, there's probably like one or two people who did it.
Do you feel like you paved the way for some or like inspired some?
I think I definitely walked so some of them could run. You know what I'm saying? Like I think so a little bit just because like certain people didn't know what was possible in it. And then once I started making YouTube videos on like me selling at sneaker events, I would have people text me like, hey, I started reselling because of you. I started flipping sneakers. Like I would have people at events come up to me and be like, bro, I saw your YouTube video on how you did this. And it gave me like different like type of vision on how I could build my business and type of stuff. So the amount of people that I reached just from like a few YouTube videos that I made from reselling, it was really cool, bro.
Wow, that's cool. Yeah. That's real cool.
Hey, Josiah, I have a question, bro.
What up?
It's kind of off topic of that, but when you jumped off the The pier?
Yeah.
I heard that you had to fucking leave your shoes, bro. Is that true?
Yeah, so I jumped off the pier, and I didn't go there like planning to do that, right? I was just like, hey, let's go to the pier. Like, I want to get some YouTube footage, right? Just like interviewing people or random stuff, right?
That was funny too, though.
Yeah, but when I was doing that, I was like, man, like low key, I see everybody doing this, like interviewing random people on the pier, and I'm like, man, what else can I do? Like, I'm trying to like do something crazy, right? So I low key knew in the back of my head, like, man, I should low key jump the pier. I'm trying to do this right now, you know what I'm saying? So I told my homie, I'm like, hey, if I jump off the pier, would you do it with me? He was like, you wouldn't do that, bro. He's like, you know you wouldn't do that, and I'm like, I'm just looking at him, I'm like, bro, you don't know what I'll do, bro. Like, you don't even know, bro. So I started looking off the pier. I'm like, damn, that's a high drop. And I don't even have the clothes for it. He's like, nah, bro, you got to go in all your clothes. I'm like, what? He's like, that's what everybody does. I'm like, what the fuck? Who's everybody? I ain't never seen nobody do this. But, like, I guess, like, hella other people have done it, right? So I started, like, when I was there, I was literally.
the first I seen, at least.
Yeah, when I was there, I was looking at YouTube videos of people doing it, right?
Oh, okay.
And every YouTube video I see, the cops come and the lifeguards swim out. It's like this whole, like, big thing, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, whatever. Like, I'm gonna just be prepared for this to happen, right? So I jump in. I'm in my off-white dunks. I'm in all my clothes,
Yeah,
right?
I seen that.
Yeah, bro.
Dunks was hard. I was like, damn,
Yeah.
how you do that with the dunks?
Right when I land, bro. Keep in mind, like, I'm hella far out. Like, I'm already like, I don't know, probably like half a mile out. Like, it's really far. So I'm like, I'm not gonna hit nothing, right, bro? I land. Smack my body on the ground.
Oh.
I smacked the ground right when I land.
The sand was right
Yeah,
there?
the sand was like, it wasn't like deep. It's just that I jumped from so high type thing, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I smacked the ground. And then as I'm swimming back, my shoes are like full of water and they're holding me back. And I'm like, man, I just got to kick them off. So I had to kick them off.
Kicked off the dunks?
Yeah, they still swimming right now, bro.
Damn, bro. I wonder where they at right
They
now.
still out there, bro.
You got hella inventory, bro.
I mean, it still hurt, bro. It still hurt, though.
Hey, let them know, bro. They're still out there, so you can go look for them if you want.
Yeah, hey, Santa Monica
That's
area,
some
if y'all want to
off-white
come
dunks,
up, if y'all want to get some quick bread.
Hey, that's what's up. Nah, the ones, all right, what about the YouTube video when you ran out on the soccer field? That was you?
It
Or
was
that
at
your
the
homie?
Dodger Stadium field. Yeah, that was me.
Dodger Stadium.
Yeah.
My bad. Damn, now
yeah.
how did that go?
I woke up at 4 in the morning yesterday because I had to go to LA for court because they like set a court date for me or whatever. And like, thank God, I went there and basically like nothing even went down. Like they said my whole case was like dropped basically because they had like more important stuff to deal with, bro. It's LA.
Oh, for the Dodgers thing.
Yeah, for the Dodger Stadium. So like, yeah, I went to jail for a night because I did it not thinking I was gonna go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just getting like cocky. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you know how I said at the Santa Monica Pier, like I was watching YouTube videos and all these people came out. When I jumped the pier, nothing happened. I swam back. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So like I was just pulling all these different things where I was getting confident. You know what I'm saying? I was just like thinking that ain't nothing about to happen. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
when I ran onto the field, after the security guards like tackle me, whatever, bro, they take me to the back, bro. And this is like, it's a back area where you can't even see nothing that's going on, bro. They take me to the back. They start whooping on me, bro. Like, for real, whooping on, like, for no reason, bro. Calling me all this shit, like, different racist type of names, bro. And this is when I realized, I was like, all right, this is going to go far. Like, they want me in jail. You know what I'm saying? So, once they was doing all that extra stuff, I'm like, yo, man, like, this ain't cool, right?
Yeah.
And there was all these Dodgers fans who were filming it, right? And I look in their cameras, right? Keep in mind, I'm 18 already, bro. But I look in their cameras. I go, I'm a minor. What are you doing, bro? What do you do? I'm a minor. And then everybody starts screaming at them, bro. They're like, he's a minor. Let him go. What are you doing, right? So then they stop. That's when they stopped beating on me, bro. Like, because they were literally, like, just, like, slapping me around for no reason. It's like big-headed security guards for no reason, right? Like, I'm like.
They want some action.
Yeah, it's because, like, bro, no, they sit down all the time waiting for something to happen. So when something happens, that's like you know what I'm saying? They get excited or whatever. So once I said that, they just, like, they basically stopped, like, messing with me, right? But then they took me to the back, whatever. I was handcuffed to this thing. It was like their little Dodgers jail, right? And I see on their clipboard, it's literally, it says Dodger jail, right? So I see on the clipboard when I'm in there, it's this picture of, like, I don't know if you know, it's this famous YouTuber. His name's Vitaly. But it's like a picture of Vitaly, another like famous YouTuber, and then it's like me next to it. And like, I'm like, man, I'm looking at these YouTubers, and they're people who went off a wrong path, right? Because they were just doing all these crazy things.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, bro, what have I turned into, bro? I'm like, man. So after that, like, I was in that Dodger jail for like 2 hours, and they told me they're like, hey, we're gonna take you to the Metropolitan Police Center or whatever. Like, you're gonna be in jail for a night. And that's when I was like, I can't get away with everything, because I really thought they were gonna like kick me out. That's all I thought was gonna happen. But no,
they be taking that shit serious, bro.
Yeah, bro.
But did it like entice you like I'm gonna do more crazy shit, or did it? Like,
No, so I told myself, I was like, all right, bro, if this doesn't happen, like if I don't go to jail like for this, right, the next thing has to go crazier. You know what I'm saying? I was basically like just pushing my luck.
pushing
So
the
if
limit,
I didn't go to jail for a night, like the next thing I would have done would have been stupid, like just straight up stupid. You know what I'm saying? So I'm low key glad in a way because it slowed me down a little bit. It showed me like I was thinking about it when I was in jail. I was like, man, I could have done so much other things. Like I didn't have to do all that because bro, like jail is like, it's literally in the movies, bro. Like it's designed as a place that you never want to go back to. You know what I'm saying? So
facts.
when you get in there, it's like they don't care about what you did. They treat everybody the same. You know what I'm saying? So you don't get any like help from the cops. Like you're supposed to get phone calls. I didn't get no phone calls. It was just like it was all bad, bro. Like.
But what it was just a day, or was it more?
No, it was a night.
It was a night.
So I think it was like.
And he stayed longer than you did, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, check this out, homie. I did 26 hours.
Yeah, no, you did more than me. You did more than me.
No, I was just like, dang, that's. But you got any more like big ideas?
For sure, bro. I have hella ideas, bro. But it's just like right now, like I'm trying to time things right, bro. I have hella like videos lined up, but I don't know. I'm like low key like a perfectionist with it. Like I'm trying to like just put the cherry on top of each one of these videos and then line them up. You know what I'm saying? So I shot a video with like Nabor too. Like we did a different video, just like basically getting haircuts in like random places type shit. And we have good footage of it too. Like all these people getting mad. But then I started like thinking of other ideas. Like all right, like it's not ready yet. Like how could I do this one more big thing? You know what I'm saying? To where
then
it's just
to
like
push it?
Right. So because I just don't want to like drop stuff that I'm not 100% like cool with. You know what I'm saying? Because like even that Dodgers video, like it's crazy me running out into the field, but I didn't even like the video. You know what I'm saying? Like I kind of just pushed it out like to try to get it out in time. And now I'm just trying to like really focus more on the quality and like the quality while I'm putting stuff out. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. Quality and quantity.
Yeah, because if you don't
but
got
it's
quantity,
kind of hard.
I mean it's hard, but like I also saw this thing and it said quality is good, but quantity is more important because quality is subjective, right? So it's like
facts.
So it's like I could watch something and I could think. So like I dropped this recent video, right? And it was basically me just like pulling a prank in Walmart. I was doing like a walkie-talkie prank, right? Acting like I was a worker, and then my manager's like talking shit to the people next to me, right? And like when I watch it, I'm like, man, I don't even like it, bro. But I show all my homies, right? They're on the ground laughing, talking about that's my best video, you know what I'm saying? So I really realized like quality is subjective at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? And like if other people mess with it, then you shouldn't hold yourself back from like, you know what I'm saying? And this is with everything. This is like
No, for real.
Yeah.
I went to this like barber expo, and one of the questions that I asked is sometimes when we do a cut, right, we feel like it's not good quality, so we'll take a picture but we won't post it,
right?
Because we feel like it's just not our best work. But like you said, it's subjective. Yeah, right. You might post it and somebody might like it and you get a client that way, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's
and
all
especially
subjective.
like, bro, just like in today's like world with social media, like you have to have constant output. If you're not constantly doing things, it's like people are gonna forget about it real quick. So people like to always be able to open their phone and see like, you know what I'm saying, you're on different shit every single time they open their phone, you know?
Yeah, we get bored easier or something as people. I don't know what it is.
Because of COVID.
Bro.
Huh?
It's because of COVID, bro.
That's when you started like selling, like, is that when you started your entrepreneurship during COVID, or were you?
I think freshman and like sophomore year, like I kind of had no idea what I wanted to do, right?
Yeah.
And so I think it was like COVID hit, right? A few months passed, and then I was like, man, like I want to start making money, but like, I don't know what to do, right? And then my homie Arian, he had told me, hey, bro, like we should go for these Supreme shirts. Like we should try to buy these. I'm like, man, I'm not trying to spend no $100 on no Supreme shirt, right? And he's like, nah, bro, they're $30. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, you buy them for $30 when they drop, and then they resell for hundreds of dollars, right? So I'm like, is that how that works? Like, I didn't know nothing. Like, I was never into sneakers, like fashion, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I was never no sneakerhead. I was walking around school with Converse every single day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah. So when he told me that, I'm like, all right, cool. I'll try to go for this, right? I grabbed 2 Supreme shirts, and it was like, they're both, I think, it came out to like $60 for 2 Supreme shirts, right? Yeah. And then I sold them both, and I got like $180 out of it. And after that, I was like, man, like, if I could make that much off of a shirt, like, what could I do with, like, sneakers? You know what I'm saying? So after that, like, I started doing, like, different type of research, right? And then I just dove in. Like, I just, like, went 100%. So I spent all my money on sneakers, right? Boom, flip that, made more, flip that, made more, you know what I'm saying?
So you're really a hustler, bro. Like, you're a businessman more than a...
That's what it is. Yeah, a lot of people think, like, I'm, like, a sneakerhead and all that. Like, I'll just, like, care hella about shoes, and that's why I'm good at it. Like, bro, I'm telling you, like, I look at it kind of as a game. I feel like that's why I got like really good at it really fast, is because I was just like, every single month it would be different goals. You know what I'm saying? I would be trying to unlock like new levels. Like I really looked at it as like a game. And I told my homies like, I'm really not big on sneakers. You know, like if it was any other thing, like if it was sports cards, if it was this, that, like I probably would have gone just as good at it. Because what I was obsessed with was like the game. You know what I'm saying? I was obsessed with, you know, unlocking new levels, getting into different things. So it was like, at first when I started, and I looked at Chewy too, and I was like, man, like, I think that's, you're low-key a reason why I started. Like, you're a reason why I started getting, like, into my stuff too, because I'm like, man, like, I like the idea of somebody so young, like,
doing it, bro.
Doing it, like, just going after it, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, like, when I seen you had moved to House of Faze, I'm like, man, like, because when he first started cutting, bro, like, people would make fun of his cuts, bro, in high school. Like, because, like, I mean, nobody's good when they first start, you know what I'm saying? Like, people make fun of his cuts, and I see him move to House of Faze. I'm like, man, he's doing it. Like, bro is really, and, like, looking at him now, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I think I would just look at, like, people like that, and it's like, man, like, you're never too young to go after it, you know what I'm saying? So, when I first started, I was 16 when I first started. And, like, my first goal, I said, like, I think I just wanted to make enough in a month to basically be able to feed myself if I had to, right? You know what I'm saying? So after that, like, the goal was, okay, now I have, like, my auntie. Because now it was, like, that was the goal, you know what I'm saying? I want to do entrepreneurship. I don't want to go to college, yada, yada, yada. And now I got all these different, like, aunts, uncles telling me, like, I'm doing the wrong thing, you know what I'm saying?
Did you have anybody in your corner, like, nah, keep doing this shit?
My dad.
Is he a businessman by any chance?
My parents, no, my dad's a nurse. That's the thing. That's the crazy thing. So my dad did take the route, you know what I'm saying, that you're supposed to take, you know what I'm saying? And so when I had, like, different people telling me I wasn't doing the right thing, my goal became, all right, let me try to match my dad's income. So at 16, that was my goal, you know what I'm saying? I was like, let me try to match my dad's income, because if at 16 I can make as much as a nurse was making, none of y'all can tell me anything, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I can't do it, I'll start listening. But if I could do it, I'm not listening to anything y'all say for the rest of my life. Like,
money talks.
Money, it speaks, right? So once I did that, right, it's just like different goals. Every single month be a different goal, right? So I'll do that, and then it's like, all right, now if I can make enough that would be able to pay my dad what he makes, and I still come home with what he makes, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was just trying to unlock different things every single month, you know what I'm saying? And I think after, like, I first, like, matched my dad's income at that, like, young age, it was like, at that point you couldn't tell me nothing, because I think it was on his story, like, you wrote something about like delusional optimism, right?
Oh yeah, you gotta be delusional.
Yeah, and I was thinking, I'm like, man, like, the only people that it's delusional to are the people that can't do it, you know what I'm saying? Are the people that never thought that they could do it, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I was making goals that I thought was crazy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought
you actually reach them.
I thought these goals were crazy, but I'm gonna just set these goals, right? And now I look at them and I'm like,
they're so small.
They're so small to me now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And it's like, while I'm still thankful to, like, look back on that and say, like, I made that, I look back and I'm like, man, that wasn't anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not really delusional optimism. It's really just, like, you know what you could do. Yeah. And, like, other people think it's delusional because they can't. They're not doing it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, like they say we went to the moon. Like, you know what I mean? There's airplanes. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, what limit can we not do? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I really don't think we went to the moon, though, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Bro, you look back on those videos, they just look so fake,
Yeah,
bro.
we probably didn't. Maybe that was a bad example. But the airplanes, bro, like, do you ever be like, damn, how the fuck we got a whole airplane in the sky? Juniors look at me like I'm crazy. You never do that?
No, bro.
Bro, they got, like, they made glasses, bro, so you can see. Like, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, just flying, bro. But
that's fucked up, bro.
But, like, do you get your source of energy? I mean, information from books or, like, YouTube or, like?
No, I seen, like, different TikToks on, like, certain books that you should read to become a millionaire, whatever, right? Yeah. And I started getting into. I don't have a good attention span for books, bro. So I bought, like, 2 books that were, like, the highest recommended ones, and, like,
which one do you?
It was Rich Dad Poor Dad, and then, like, another one. I forgot the name, but, like, bro, I got like 20 pages in. I just never read it again. Not that it wasn't good. I just
you're
can't,
a doer,
like, bro. I just don't have the, like, time span for that. Like, I guess, like, my form of, like, reading now is just, like, because you know how they have audiobooks and stuff? I can't even do audiobooks, bro. I watch a lot of podcasts, bro. So, like,
that's good.
When I'm flicking up shoes, when I'm, like, preparing for, like, these different sales, I got podcasts playing all the time. And I feel like I gain, like, these podcasts are from people who are successful, you know what I'm saying? So, like, in a way, I'm gaining that, like, information from millionaires and just in different ways. So it's like I don't read the books, but like I'm listening to people tell me firsthand like how to do certain things, you know.
Have you heard of Real Business Owners podcast?
No.
I tell Chewy, I tell everybody about it. But if there's any podcast that I'm trying to like, well, that got me the idea or influenced me to do podcasting is that one.
Yeah.
They just interview millionaires. They're millionaires themselves, and then they talk about what we talk, but just on a larger, levels, like you saying, like just another level, like, But they started off just like any entrepreneur, bro. But listen to that.
Well, one of them was actually a drug addict, wasn't he?
Yeah. One of them that's talking, he was a drug addict. I remember there was a lady right here. She was like strung out on drugs and shit.
Oh shit!
You was here, fool.
Yeah, I was there.
All right, so I told Chewy, and I was cutting somebody's hair, and I told him, I said like, if they wanted to, bro, they could change and be a millionaire if they wanted to.
Yeah.
Because like there's living proof of people who done that. Like one of the dudes on the podcast, he was a drug addict and he was homeless. So it's just crazy, bro. Like.
And now he's a multimillionaire.
Interviewing other millionaires.
I want to be a millionaire. I'm still not a millionaire, bro.
You got to put in the work, bro.
Oh, okay.
You going to Vegas and shit. That's not
I'll become a millionaire with it.
He trying to gamble. So what are some things that you like to do, like besides hustling, like to relax? What do you do anything?
Yeah, bro. I'm always on stuff, bro. Like me and my homies, like I think like we're looking at it as like it might be our last summer, you know what I'm saying? So like in the beginning of the summer, like before I started like doing like different type of YouTube videos, right? We were just always on plots. Like we were always out doing stuff, right? And that's when I realized like, man, I got to buy a camera and like start documenting this stuff, you know what I'm saying? Cause like the stuff we were on was just crazy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we would just do so many different things. So like when I started filming YouTube videos, I wouldn't even start doing crazier things for the YouTube. It's just like I was doing the stuff I was already on, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So like I just picked up a camera and started filming, you know? So yeah, I'm always on different things, bro. Like really.
It seemed like you made the transition from 760 to Josiah after you dropped that video with Vegas. You going to Vegas with your homies?
Yeah.
Is that when you made that decision or not?
Okay, so I realized like 760 Deadstock, it was just like such a sneaker name, you know what I'm saying? It's like the username is about shoes, you know what I'm saying? Because Deadstock means it's like a shoe that's brand new, whatever, right? So I was just like, man, like I just don't want to have to put myself in a lane because I don't want people to be like, oh, why is this sneaker guy doing this? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like, no, like I, Josiah, am doing this and I'm doing this and I'm doing this. I never just want to put myself in one lane, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, I feel like when people even ask me like, oh, like what do you want to do when you grow up? I don't even have an answer because it's like I want to do so many different things, you know?
Gotcha.
So like I feel like, I don't know, it's just like I was trying to open up like a whole different like picture for myself because I feel like even like from a young age when you're asked like, oh, what do you want to be when you grow up? I feel like that alone is like a limitation type thing, you know what I'm saying? Like
putting yourself in a box.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're gonna put yourself in one lane. Like why do you gotta choose one thing? You know what I'm saying? Like even in college, like you want to major something, it's like you pick basically like one major. That's what most people do. Like you pick one thing and then you got to do that for the rest of your life, you know? So I just like right now I'm just trying to figure out a way to fuel every single one of my passions. I want to do multiple things, bro. I don't want to ever get bored either, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to be making money at the same time, but like off of different things and like things I actually enjoy, you know what I'm saying?
So you'll never get tired of it, bro, because you're doing multiple stuff in it.
Yeah.
You know, all right, look, this it's all debatable, but this is how what I learned. And I think it's wrong because Nabor, Chewy, even you guys are like against it. Like when you do so much, you can't master nothing.
That makes sense.
How do you feel about that saying? It's a controversial saying. I say it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And Nabor, he don't get mad, but we debate about it. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about that saying?
So like, I look at it like this, right? And this is with anything, but I'm gonna use cutting as an example, right?
Okay.
People who get to like, I guess to the top where it's to the point where they have dummy clients, you know what I'm saying? They have all the clients they could get. If they just continue doing that for a while, they slowly start to not care as much.
Got you.
The cuts get sloppy, you know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
Your customers notice it, people notice it, right? And then after a while, hey, why am I not getting booked as much? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like why am I losing, you know what I'm saying?
Because you lost the passion.
Because you lost the passion, because you were trying to fuel the same thing for too long.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So I get what you're saying, like you can't go 100%. And that's what I was thinking too. Like there was a point where I was thinking, man, should I drop the shoes and go completely at YouTube?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I look at certain people, right? So like one of the people who I look at is Logan Paul, right? Mm-hmm. This fool does like boxing events, right?
Yeah.
Fought Floyd Mayweather, right? He just did a WWE SummerSlam, right?
Yeah.
He's in WWE now, has a WWE contract, right? He has a drink company that is global, Walmart, Target, GNC. You know what I'm saying? He has his own podcast. He has a YouTube channel. He has crypto businesses. You know what I'm saying? He has all these different projects that he's launching, right? And it's like, he wouldn't have gotten there if he didn't think it was possible to do all that at once. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like if you think, oh no, I can't do this and that, you're not gonna be able to.
Yeah.
But if you think I could do whatever I want, I just gotta manage my time right, because that's all it is. It's really time management.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I look at people like that and I'm like, man, like, why do I think I can't do 3 things at a time when this man's doing 100 things at a time? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's really no excuses if you put the work into it. If you're really using every minute of your day to like really just go after it, you could do as many things as you want, bro. That's the way I look at it. Like, you might not necessarily be able to put 100% into every single thing. Yeah. But at the end of the day, like, when you have all those things going for you, it's kind of like,
it makes you.
It makes you. Yeah. You don't have to be putting 100% into every single thing if that 80% into everything is building up something so much bigger. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? So it's like,
got you. Dang,
it's just gonna take more time, but I mean, in the long run, it's gonna pay off more.
But like, what if like, I agree with that, but like, let's say like you still haven't mastered one thing, and you're like 20% in everything, and like, let's say 5 different things, right? Right. Like, do you expect to do half-ass on all of them, or would you rather just like, you know, like master one, and then that's when you feel more comfortable to move on to another thing while still doing that because you already mastered it, how you said?
Yeah, I don't think it has to do with half-assing anything, really. I think if you're putting your all into, I mean, it just depends on the person at the end of the day too. Like, some people just aren't meant to do certain things, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people are, you know, some people, like, if you look at like these different YouTubers, they're all boxing now, you know what I'm saying? They're trying to do all these different things and box. Some of them it's just not working, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you got to find out what works for you. And if, like, you got to try different things. Don't be afraid to try different things. You know, if this works, keep going with it. If this works, keep going with it. If this doesn't work, drop it. You know what I'm saying? There's too many things to focus on that. Like as humans, bro, we have so many different interests, bro. Like, that's why we scroll on TikTok for hours, because we see all these different things that we're interested in that have like nothing to do with each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we have a low attention span. So I feel like having all these different things going for us that we can like spread out our attention with, like, I feel like it's good, because, you know, it helps us, like, you know what I'm saying? It'll help us grow in different ways.
That's true. We're complex human beings.
You're not.
But I'm still going with that debate. I mean, not that quote. Like, when you do, I can't say it right. How's it go, Chewy?
You only chase one rabbit. You could only chase one rabbit.
Chasing one rabbit. But I do feel like sometimes the reason why it's working, like when you have multiple rabbits, right? The reason why it's working is one is feeding off the other. So they're like, I call it going in the same direction. Right. So like if we was to take Logan Paul, if you want to categorize Logan Paul into one box, I would say entertainer. Right. And then everything he does is entertaining, promoting fights, promoting.
How I told you, bro, you could chase more than one rabbit if they're all going to the same hole.
Yeah. Every single thing that he does, bro, is fueled by one thing, and it's attention, bro. Yeah. He has attention, so he could do whatever he wants now. So, like, the reason why, like I said, like, I made that switch right now, I'm just trying to go by my name, trying to build up my own name, right?
760 can stand by itself.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, right. But I'm trying to, like, build up in a way, like, when you get to a certain level of attention, right? And this isn't cloud chasing, this is different, you know what I'm saying? But when you get to a certain level of attention where people are interested in you, they're interested in everything you do. You know what I'm saying? So if I want to open up a different lane and I have this many people who mess with me as a person, they'll follow and support it because they mess with me as a person. You know what I'm saying?
You become the rabbit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
No, just no, it's like,
I'm like, what?
He's like, yeah, man, whatever, bro. Nah, that's dope. That's cool. That's cool. Nah, cause I always be using this. Like one dude, he just got mad because I said that quote, and then on TikTok. And I said, well, look, would Kobe Bryant be Kobe Bryant
if he didn't put all those hours in training?
In basketball, if he was training with soccer, he wanted to do baseball as well, would he be all those, would he win all those championships? Would he, you know what I mean? But Kobe's rest in peace, before he passed away, he was becoming like a more mentor or more, motivational speaker, you know what I mean? But it was because he established his name, you know what I'm saying? Like, he said, I'm Kobe fucking Bryant. You know, I'm a legend, so.
He wasn't even playing basketball anymore, but, like, he had that attention on him and people who mess with him like that.
Yeah. So who are you, Wes?
Wesley fuck you. I can't say my last name, bro, because I got a warrant. Thanks, man. Thanks, dog. But that's cool, bro. Like, and I feel like I don't know if I already said this, but I feel like that's why you could chase the doing the YouTube thing and doing the shoe thing. You was already creating content,
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was just like sneaker content, and now it's just like, all right, like let me also show y'all like what I'm on in different things. You know what I'm saying?
And you was probably like working on 2 Rabbits, just doing the sneaker thing, not knowing you was working on 2 Rabbits.
Yeah, in a way.
Because you're filming and stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're giving what people want to see. You can come here, bro. Yeah. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You got anything you guys want to say? I know I'll be.
I'm on the rabbit thing still. I feel like everybody just has their main master, bro. Like for example, you started off with just reselling shoes, right? Once you mastered that, then you're able to move on to different things, and then that's when you can spread your wings, you know? Because you always have that main thing that you can fall back on. It's not like you're trying to start off 5 different things without mastering one of them, you know?
Right.
So you gotta have that base and actually start off with something, and then you can start moving on to other stuff.
Yeah, no, that definitely makes sense. But like, also if you look at it like with entrepreneurship, like I feel like you've never really mastered it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you could always get to new levels. You could always keep building things. So it's like
there's always new shit you gotta learn,
so it's
bro.
like I'm not gonna wait till I like quote unquote like master things to like just move on to other things. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm good at it, I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
no, if anything, you're never gonna master it, you know, but you're gonna be good at it to where it's like it's kind of one thing that you could fall back on, even if the new thing that you're gonna try doesn't go right, you know. So it's like you always have something to fall back on.
That's true, bro. It's like I said, bro. Like when you have that certain level of attention, like even with you, cause you're starting to do like that different film work and all that.
Yeah.
And I text you, I told you like, bro, that's good. Like don't ever put yourself in one lane, you know. When people mess with you to a certain point, bro, like whatever you do, like you have those followers. You know what I'm saying? You have those supporters. So if people like need their business promoted, they're gonna hit you up. Hey, can you do this film thing? You know, can you do this for me? Because they respect you and they want to support you. You know what I'm saying? So.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
This will go.
Wes is a busy man. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, he's too busy for his dog.
Chasing 2 jackrabbits right now.
Oh shit.
Bro, he used to live by that, bro.
Hey, but on some real shit, it's hard for me, bro. Like to sell supplies and cut hair. Like it sounds like that's a 2 Rabbit thing. Like it's going the same way, but it's really not. I'm starting to realize that it's really tough, bro.
Yeah.
I was just having a discussion today with my wife. Like, I'm thinking about like, you know, not cutting and just going all in with supplies.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I feel like if I don't go all in with supplies, there's money missing, or I'm not doing my full potential. Fuck you, Junior. But he said good job because he don't like the way I cut.
I didn't say that, bro.
Bro, I know what you was thinking, bro.
Bro, he couldn't fucking read your brain, bro.
Or sometimes I'll be like, I'm gonna take it easy with supplies, and I want to focus on my cuts. But so that's why I always pick people's brain with that quote, because I struggle with that myself, like which one. But I would say that the supply does feed in a way of networking with different barbers when you own a shop. Right. You know what I mean? If you own a school or own a supply, like you meet different. Dang, I didn't know you cut here. Oh yeah, I just moved up here. Yeah. You know what I mean? So in that sense, it's easy. But in cutting hair and selling, that sense is pretty tough.
Yeah. I mean, the cutting hair is like it's straight up hands on. Like that's your time. You know
it's an hour a cut.
Yeah.
2 hours for me.
Yeah.
3. I just like it's an hour. It's an hour. If you want to book with West Side Cuts, it's better hurry up. I might retire soon. I just like
No, like, you're booked already, bro.
Yeah, with the cutting, that's like it's straight up you. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to do that. But I feel like with like running a place like this, right? If you have the right people who you trust, like you could get help with that. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
true.
that's like at the end of the day, like with the cutting, I don't think you should necessarily stop, bro. Just because it's like it builds more connections for this. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, oh, you cutting this kid's hair, like, hey, bro, like what products do you use? Like, come shop at GSTYLES. You know what I'm saying? It'll just open up like different things for you too. But
that's true.
Yeah, I mean, like definitely, I can see how like you run multiple places, bro. Yeah. So it's like that's hard.
But
like,
shops,
that's difficult, you know.
Shops, I want to say this to anybody that wants to be a shop owner. Shops, once you get it once you get it right, they run themselves.
Yeah,
that's
once
why
it's established.
Yeah, that's why it's a perfect investment. To me, in my opinion,
Right.
it's a perfect investment. Even if you don't necessarily cut hair, I want to recommend it. I would try to be a licensed barber before owning a shop, but it's a perfect investment once you get it going right, because it runs itself. You know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, sometimes it needs you. That's why you should cut. Like on Saturday, bro. I had like 4 people off, and they were all like walk-in barbers. So I was gonna do the mobile van thing, and I couldn't do it because we were short-handed in the shop. But you know, I could cut. You know, so I could go help the shop. You know what I'm saying? So those was 2 rabbits that conflicted.
That makes sense.
You know what I'm saying?
But,
but I also hear what you're saying, like, you could just get some help. You just go find someone you trust, you know. So,
but that's hard to do too. Like it's hard. Like when you have something like this, like I feel like you look at your stores like, man, like if I give it to the wrong person to put their hand over it, like everything could go wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is with sneaker stores too. Like I know a lot of stores who, like, when the owner's not there, the people working it don't know what to do. So they call on the owner, hey bro, what do I do with this? What do I do with this? And at that point, it's like, man, the owner basically,
I might as well just
be working there, because, like, you know what I'm saying?
We had somebody, I trained somebody, you know, and it's not her fault or anything, but I trained somebody. She was gonna run the van. We were gonna run the van together until she could do it alone.
So it's like a mobile service type thing?
Yeah, only on Fridays and Saturdays.
Okay.
I hate creating a hustle, because when you create a hustle, it's another job. Yeah. And if you're already stretched out with your time, you know what I mean? So, well, the girl was supposed to start, and I was supposed to train her. You know, and, one of her kids was suspected COVID, so she called off, and COVID could take 2 weeks. Yeah. You know what I mean? And of course, her and her family's health is more important than silly supplies, right? But you know, I still gotta feed my family. So it's like, all right, well, I'm gonna find a solution. But once I find that solution, I might not need you no more. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, bro. It gets tough, but like you said in the beginning, it's just a game. That's another level you gotta beat. That's it.
Exactly. Yeah. And like with you, like I know like your time is like tight. Like you have a schedule. I already know, but like you're always busy. You know what I'm saying? But even with me, like, I feel like with what I was doing, like I had enough time on my hands to open up different things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and it's
you're
like,
young, bro, too.
Yeah.
No kids, no wife.
Yeah, exactly.
Straight.
Exactly, bro.
Hey, we're gonna edit that part out.
Hey, what does that mean?
It's like, but shit, man, we're gonna conclude it for today. Thank you for coming by.
Appreciate it, bro. Glad to be
Anything
here.
you want to say? Check out his YouTube.
Check out my YouTube channel, Josiah Garrett. Follow me on Instagram. I sell sneakers. You know what I'm saying? I post content every single day. So it's like, tap in with me.
Yeah.
Right.
Appreciate it, bro.
Thank you for coming
Y'all
on,
good?
bro.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Thank you for coming, bro. And that concludes the Hustle House podcast.